I, I, I was drafted, and when I went in, when we went in, and then I was put, well, then I signed up for regular Army. That's why my list is on, it says RA on my discharge, but I signed up for 2 years under the regular Army.
And what year was that?
1947.
And where did you do your basic training? Where did you go first for basic training?
Basic training was in Aberdeen Proving Ground,
And you
Maryland.
And that lasted how long, about?
13 weeks.
And was it as rugged as everybody says?
Pardon?
Was it rugged? Was it strenuous?
It was intensive.
And how old were you at the time?
18.
18. And had you been away from home before?
Never. No.
That was true of most of them.
No. I went in at 18 years old, from Huckleberry Hill, Collinsville, and I had never been any farther than New Haven. And the first trip I ever took was Fort Devens to Fort Devens, Massachusetts. That's the first time I was ever out of town. Out of the state, really.
You were not alone. So why did you join? You joined just because you were going to be
Well,
drafted?
I was drafted. Yeah, I was going to
so
be drafted.
You didn't have a choice. And what were your first days like? You're just a kid. You're new.
The first day in your service?
Yeah. When?
Well, it's an 18-year-old kid that never left a town more than 1,000 people. It was bewildering, to tell you the truth, to begin with. And then you get on to it.
Yeah.
And being born and brought up in the old school, you know, you jumped every time somebody hollered at you. I certainly remember that. And they certainly did a lot of hollering.
And a lot of hollering. I've heard that. And how much of this boot training was this the kind where you climbed over the things and you know, the big high things that they made recruits?
Oh, obstacle course?
Yeah, all that.
In Aberdeen Proving Ground, we didn't have that. We didn't have an obstacle course that time. We didn't go to one of that one.
That's good.
But we went down to, in the course of our training, we spent 2 weeks down in AP Hill. That must be in Virginia. It's a big proving ground. And we spent 2 weeks of bivouac. That was part of the training of our 13 weeks.
Wow.
Oh yeah, we camped,
Now,
so to speak.
do you remember who was the drill sergeant? Do you remember his name?
No.
Well, see, then it wasn't so bad, because most of the people have that one name they remember very vividly.
No.
So after you got through with basic, then where did you go?
We went, they brought us down to well, for advanced training, we went out of the basic training class. I was sent down to Atlanta, Georgia, Atlanta Ordnance Depot. I think that was 12 weeks automotive machinist. That was in Atlanta Ordnance Depot. And after I graduated from that, then I was brought back to the company that I was assigned to, which was the 19th Engineer Combat Group at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. You want me to keep going?
Yeah,
Okay.
keep on going.
So I was stationed there, and they sent, then they, I was there for, I was only there about a month or 2 months, and then they sent me back to Aberdeen for another 8 weeks of, that was, blacksmiths, I guess you call it blacksmith school, that's all. It was metalworking, fabricating. And so then when I graduated from that, the outfit I was in was sent out to Yuma, Arizona, to the proving grounds out. They had a proving grounds out there in Arizona. The company I was in was not it's not that complicated. The company I was in was out of Fort Belvoir, Virginia. And it was only a small company, and it had a bridge company, earth moving company, and a maintenance company. And that's all it was. It was just a little outfit, and they used to send it all over wherever they needed them. That's what they used to do. And when I ended up to the station in Yuma, they were testing it. It was for the Army, for the Engineer Research and Development out of Fort Belvoir, Virginia. They had brought us down there, and then we were testing. They were testing all types of equipment for desert operation.
Wow.
And that's about what I did. That's it.
And you got involved because of your experience at the Collins Company, you think, into the blacksmithing and the...
Oh, into that?
I mean, was that related?
Well, when I went into the service, I had been working for the Collins Company, and I was on the maintenance. I was a machinist. I went in as a machinist. I worked in a machine shop for the Collins Company. That's what
So they were probably glad to see you. Everybody tells me the equipment needed a lot of help, especially at the beginning.
Well, yeah, and that's the end, and that's why I ended up into a maintenance company, is really, that's what that was. Because I'd say we had, the company we had it had a Ponton Bridge and a Bailey Bridge, just like the Collins, we had in Collinsville, at the flood there, they had that type of a bridge. And the other company had all types of equipment. Backhoes, well, they didn't even have backhoes there yet. They had shovels, though. Earth moving equipment as it were.
So you were never in combat?
No.
That was smart.
No.
That was good. What was your highest rank?
Corporal.
Corporal. And did you have any injuries in the course of your service?
No.
So since you were in the States, I assume you could communicate with your family anytime you wanted to?
Yes.
That's good. And was there anything you had for good luck along with you?
No.
You're not superstitious?
No, I'm not superstitious. No.
What did you do for entertainment? Was there anything?
Well, we used to go, when we got out in the desert, there was not much. Well, when I was in Aberdeen, I used to come home here for the weekend. Because Aberdeen's not too far from here.
And they let you?
Well, you get off Saturday afternoon, you gotta be back Sunday night.
Ah.
So you can make it on it. You can make it, you take the train to New York, and you take the train back up, take the train up
here.
to Hartford.
Yeah.
So doing this. And in Yuma, there wasn't much you could do down in Yuma.
empty?
Wasn't as big as Collinsville, really. We used to go to Mexicali, on the weekend.
And did you like that?
They'd have the truck, they'd take a truck down, we had a 2x4, 4x4, they'd take benches on the back, and they'd take a group of guys, the guys that wanted to go down there.
And was that a very
We'd
good
go to
time?
Bakersfield, Bakersfield wasn't very, very big either. In fact, there wasn't very much down there.
Did anybody play pranks?
Pardon?
Did anybody do pranks on people? Do you remember any of them? I know my father got a hot foot on the bus on the way to go to the first base.
Not that no, we never did.
Nice people.
No.
Now, when
I
you,
don't remember any.
well, that's good. When you got out of the service, did you take advantage of the GI Bill?
No, I didn't, no.
No. So what did you do when you got out?
When I got it back, I went right back to the Collins Company.
Good. And then how long did you work there?
Oh. Had to be about, I was there till after the flood, so. Probably 19, probably about, must be about 56, 57, 1956, 1957.
So about 10
Then I
years.
left the Collins Company and I went to the garage up in, I went to the gas station. I took over the gas station from Joe Bussolini and up on Route 44, right next to Davidson Chevrolet now.
Exactly.
And I ran that, till the 70s. 70, 72, 73.
The question is, did your military service make you think any differently about war in general? Including the ones going on today?
It's tough. There is a difference. I put myself back in that time, you don't even think about that, when you're young, you don't even think about it, you don't think about it. You went and that's all there is to it, But now when I look at it now, to go in now and to say, he's gonna go home and kill somebody, I don't go for that, no matter what it is, it's repulsive, just the same,
Yeah.
But, back to where I was, you go in and you do what you do, that's all.
Well,
And I would do what I would do.
it was a very
And today I would
patriotic,
still do what I would do.
yeah, but it was a very patriotic war in that particular instance.
That's true, yeah, that's true,
Oh.
yeah, it is.
Now, do you have any stories? Any odd things that happened? Any fun things? I did think-
Well, not really, more or less, about one thing I would say probably, like you say, I'm a kid, and we had to go from one station to another, and by lucky, I carry the orders, and they put us on a troop train, you put on those 4x4, they had those old troop carriers, so I carry all the orders. And I'm supposed to be the one, I'm just a kid, and I'm supposed to get all these guys to the station, and every time you go to stop, they run off, run off. I never forgot that. Anyway, but other than that,
Did you ever lose any when they ran
thank
off?
goodness not. things.
Yeah,
I
that
couldn't
would
know.
be bad.
Huh?
That would probably be bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they'd have liked it though.
So do you have anything else you think of that you'd like to add? I'm sort of interested in the armaments part because I keep hearing from people that were overseas that the equipment was so terrible and so old. I mean, we hadn't upgraded. I wondered how you felt about that. Were you trying to bring things up to
That's kind of,
speed?
well, you know, that's kind of, that's just, you know, that's kind of a long story when you're talking about, because we went into this war, the Axis powers, of course, they had better engineering, they had better equipment, they had better everything. And this country was not ready for war. And everything that went in, well, the tanks that went in were far inferior to whatever, anything, the least that the Axis powers had. And this country had to catch up on it.
And
The
we
United
did
States
that.
didn't even have a plane. They used the British, right? I'm sorry, but they used the British planes. We caught up, but that's,
I think people feel it was remarkable how quickly we caught up, given how far behind we were when we started.
We did.
There was an all-out effort.
It certainly was. It was an all-out effort, right?
Now, did you join any veterans groups when you got out?
Yes, I belong to the American Legion. Albert John Post number 90.
And so you still reune with them?
Yes, in fact, I am. It's not too many, young people don't join organizations anymore. As you know, and from all your organizations are going down because they just don't get to, the Grange, all of those, you don't get people anymore. But people don't, well, there's too many outside things for people to do anyway. There's a lot of things for young people. So
So
our,
how many?
our membership keeps going down and down, that's all.
How many are left?
I've got about 30 now.
Now, is this combined with Avon or not?
No,
No, this just can't.
no, this is Ken. But the Avon has got the VFW, which is they're a very active group. Simsbury American Legion, they've got an active group now. They've got an active group.
So is there anything you can think of where the service made an impact on the rest of your life? This chance to get out of Little Collinsville for a couple of years and see the world, did that have any change?
No, the only thing I can say is, like I say, I went in the service and like I say, I went as a scared kid and overall it was all right. I took it and everything. But I will say, overall, I'm glad that I came from a small New England town and I was brought up as a New Englander. That's all I can say.
That's great. Well, we thank you very much for coming in today. And we thank Skip for his photography.